Hello everyone, my name is Trevor, I go by the Mr. Trails, and welcome to the channel. Today's video is a bit different than the regular Dauntless content you see here, but it is a lot more important than any of that. That's right, it's the Dauntless Fashion Tier List. And I'm a zero head. I forgot to turn on my mic during the first recording of this, but it's also kind of good because I can correct some of the issues from the previous iteration of it. Handmade tier list, because one of the issues I ran into was I ran out of space on, just one of those tier lists that I stretched out. So to start us off, I think I'm going to try to just the individual sets, right? And then if a particular piece from a set stands out, then I'm going to rate that above the rest of the set. But let's start off with the Arcslayer set. So the Arcslayer set, I believe it's $40 in the in-game store. It's honestly a pretty alright skin when it's with its own pieces. Otherwise, it's a little chunky to fit with a lot of the other pieces in the game. I'm gonna give it a solid B. If you throw the Midnight Champion die on there, you have all of the same pieces on, and then you just can choose whatever color you're glowing. It's a pretty nice look. And the Etheric Guardian armor, I did not know this existed. You have to buy the Dauntless Steelbook or the Dauntless Collector's Edition. This skin could sell more Steelbooks, like 30 bucks to get some official merch and a skin in game. I actually really like this skin. I would honestly, rate it as an A. All of the pieces look pretty slim, and it's got a nice little Roman kind of vibe, little gladiator feel. I did go ahead and purchase a collector's edition, which I'll be opening up on the channel shortly. Can't wait to get me this skin in game. So the Defender set, I gotta be honest, man, I'm probably gonna give it a D for Defender. The helmet can be okay with certain style, but otherwise it's kind of plain. There's nothing really separating this set from everything else. So the gloves, the boots, and the mask, they're all pretty slim. They're a pretty nice looking set of armor. A B or a C, honestly. But the cloak, the poncho, dude. The poncho, though, it is god tier. No debating on that. So the Dust Rider set, absolutely, with a passion, hate this hat because it takes away your hairstyle. And that's just not the look we want to go with, right? My character has got long hair, right? I don't want that to get all shoved up into the hat just because the gloves are a little too short. I hate gloves in this game, to be honest, dude. They are all just bad. Kind of want, our glove to come up here a little bit, but instead it's just right at the end of the hand. The cloak, again though, this is a really good look. The Forge Master set, this is a new store set that came out recently. It kind of reminds me of the Destroyer thing from the Thor movie, the first Thor movie. It just shoots a beam out of its face. So the Founders set, just on the rarity alone, I might have to rate this a little higher, but this is pretty plain. They should probably get something a little snazzier like this. The Ostian Admiral stuff. Gloves and the boots, I don't like them. They're too chunky. The helmet, I'm gonna give it a B. It's got a nice... It can be a nice accent piece. The Guard Commander stuff, not gonna lie, this whole set looks pretty decent. I probably wouldn't run the gloves with another set of armor though. But the armor itself, it's looking pretty fire, man. Oh, it's the Ramsguard set. Yeah, it's kind of similar to this stuff. If I'm having, I'll have them both at A tier. But the rest of the set though, the boots, gonna get a B from me. I've used them on certain looks before. The gloves, instead of down here, they're all the way up here, dude. We don't want them around this length and be slim, right? No extra little padding on top. These gloves, they go a little too high for my taste, man. And then the same problem with this hat, I think it hides your hairstyle. The Gorilla set, this came with the AK-47 repeater skin. The repeater skin, absolutely phenomenal. This tank, pretty good as well, but this hairstyle, man, I'm not digging it. Sentinel set, the vest though, I do like the vest. I'll throw a B again. All right, so the Skyfighter set, this is a Nintendo Switch exclusive set, I think. The jacket is basically the flight jacket we see down here. This will probably get a B as well, so will the flight jacket. Phoenix Labs, stop making masks. Right, we have way too many masks in the game. It's oversaturated. I get we have to be socially distancing right now. This thing, what in the hell is this thing, man? I don't like it. These things, I think both of these are only like a one arm, like one leg effect, man. So I'd want to see it on the other side as well. It's a nice effect, again, but it needs to be on both arms or legs for me. The unseen visage, this mask is pretty fire. I like the mask, the gloves as well. I like how slim these gloves are. The padding thing, like, it doesn't get in the way that much. This looks great with like ninja sets and stuff like that. I love using these. Now we are in Hunt Pass sets. We are in Season 1. The flight jacket we already said was around a B. The rest of this stuff, I'd probably give it like a B or C as well. The elf gear, this ain't looking too bad. I'm gonna give a general rating on this one. I'll give it a solid B. You know, it's a nice stylized look to be, you know, Santa's little helper on the Shattered Isles. This set, I love this set, dude. It's just fire, dude. What can I say? I don't know why a lot of people like this stuff. And then there's me who just kind of doesn't get it. I'm gonna give it a C. So the Barbarian Set, whether it's male or female, everybody wears this at some point, dude. The sandals as well give a nice little gladiator type feel. We got the Shadow Set. The chest and the feet, these are pretty good. The Corsair's Waistcoat, IMO, this is an S. I like Lady Luck's fashion, what can I say? This is about as close as you can get to like cosplaying Lady Luck. The arms, dude, I don't get the arms. Like, this is supposed to be like a pirate type vibe, and this is like a prosthetic. The Zephyr Strike, everybody hates this stuff, dude. It's just not Dauntless, man. So here we have the first iteration of, like, you know, normal sets and then the ultra sets. I'm probably gonna just rank the ultra sets here. I'd give it a pretty solid A vibe. You know, it's like you're the Scarred Master's true pupil, right? But the gloves, those beady things on the other arm that you don't really see here, that is what is the deal breaker for me, man. Like, I'm sure there's a lore reason or like an inspirational reason as to why they have the beads on the side. The Night Hunter stuff, this stuff is pretty good. Again, gloves aren't my thing. The hat, I don't know too much about. The coat and the boots, though, I do wear every now and then. The Bull Set, a lot of people don't like this one too. I personally don't like it. It's a little too chonky for my taste. When I say something's chonky, it's chonky on the female, right? Like, the male set would be even chonkier. Again, with this effect, like, it's not a bad effect. I'll probably rate this one a D. It's not as cool as, like, this. The headpiece, I don't know what's going on with this one, man. The chest piece, I'll give the props to on the chest piece. Moving on, we got the Raptor stuff. Everything but the face, dude, I absolutely dig it. The chest piece specifically, I absolutely dig it. Blaze Hawk is great. The gloves and the feet, I don't really mess with. It's a pretty good looking piece. You know, I can certainly dig the Egyptian vibe we were going with here. So the seismic gear is just kind of plain looking. This stuff, I don't really mess with this stuff, man. Like the helmet I'll give a little more props to than the rest of the set. The Void Runner set with the Relics and Ruin Hunt Pass. This Hunt Pass was absolutely amazing. The face, though, this face I don't really mess with. But I think the rest of these, like this, I'm putting S. I'm putting this S tier, dude. It is absolutely phenomenal. The Galaxy Effect, the legs and the arms, I would all mess with those. A glove that I can actually enjoy. This Hunt Pass, Clear Skies. The premium gear is a little bit better. Honestly, I don't mess with this Hunt Pass. Now we've got the Escalation, like, you fully maxed out an Escalation, you get these armor set transmogs for free in game. This is the sort of thing you generally run, like, the Malkarian set altogether, as well as like the Arcslayer set kind of thing. But you can certainly achieve that edgy teenager kind of vibe. The Torgadoro set though, I'm not messing with this dude. It's like I've used this in a little meme thing I've made to make a bad looking fashion. So the Thrax stuff, the helmet, I would put a little bit above like everything else. They're not wowing me. The Trials armor sets, I do not vibe with these, dude. Chonky stuff. I do not like how chonky these armors are. The Trials armor, it's so chonky. I feel like you couldn't even move if you were thrown in that armor set, right? But even the Slayers themselves, like as ripped as those males are, I feel like they wouldn't be able to move in this stuff. So the next of these are just like one-off headpieces. The goat headpiece, or no, the ram headpiece, sorry. It's a meme, dude. It's so good. Just for the memes, it's going S tier. Gates, this thing, dude. This thing has so many clipping issues. It's kind of ridiculous, man. I don't enjoy this piece. They need to do some fixing on it for clipping reasons. Ghost Fox, this is pretty fire. I'll put it in A. Laughing Death Mask, dude. Frickin' fire. Frickin' fire. I think it's better than the Ghost Fox set. But what is S, dude? The Puffle Toppers, man. Frickin' become a bunny. You can't go wrong. This looks pretty good, I must say, with the striker transmog you get with them as well. We have the armor pieces pulled up here. Unfortunately, a lot of people want to run full Riftstalker gear just because of this armor set. Like it looks kind of nice. Bro, I'm actually kind of surprised with some of the the Karabac chest is actually a pretty cool transmog to do when you color it black and then you have these spikes be an accent color. But again, dyeing a lot of things black can actually really save this set. The Koshai pieces though, honestly, you guys have seen me wear the Koshai helmet and the Koshai chest piece outside of wearing Koshai armor for sure. It's like my main chain blade look with the Koshai chest piece, and then I use the helmet for repeaters. Koshai set is freaking good, man. My sister has been using the helmet as a transmog recently, so she can kind of look like Loki. The Valamir set, I don't understand why newer players are kind of drawn to wearing all Valamir armor. For me, when I was wearing all Valamir armor, it wasn't for the fashion, right? I thought it was the thing to do to go and hunt behemoths in their own armor because of the mastery thing, but it's actually a lot better not to do that. So I'm gonna give this a D or an E, dude. I do not really vibe with the look of Valamir armor. I'm not messing with Embermane, dude. All of this, it's really not for me, man. This is just, a glove to here again. It don't be looking too fresh, I must say. Hellion armor though, I love the effect that goes on. These little blacker regions you see here, they actually glow, whatever color you make it. Tragic Echo, everybody loves to transmog this piece. And finally, we are at the Skull Forge. This isn't too bad. It's got a nice effect flaming up around the helmet, dude. I can actually vibe with it. I'm gonna give it a B. It's not quite as good as a Tragic Echo look. And that is where I'm calling all of the rankings on the Dauntless fashion. I probably missed a category somewhere. I mean, this isn't a weapon transmog tier list, but this is your Slayer outfit fashion sort of tier list. As long as the wiki didn't miss anything, I don't think I've missed anything here. If you enjoyed today's video, do consider leaving a like. If you enjoy Dauntless content, actual Dauntless content, and not a tier list type thing like this, consider subscribing to the channel where I post Dauntless content every single week. My name is Trevor. I have been the Mr. Trails. I will catch you guys next time.